The Ohio governor has revealed he wrote in John McCain for president on the ballot. Just in the last hour, I was talking to former Senator Rick Santorum, who was calling out Governor Kasich and also Governor Jeb Bush. In case you missed it, here was a highlight.
I'm going to say to John Kasich, if you're watching, John, you signed a pledge. You signed a pledge saying that you would support the Republican nominee for president. You signed a pledge in order to get on the ballot in South Carolina. You promised that you would follow through with that. And you knew Donald Trump had a chance, because he was leading in the polls at the time, to be, and you signed it anyway. You can't say a man who's not going to keep his word is someone that, frankly, should be paid attention to when it comes to how he's going to vote.
So he was saying to both Jeb Bush and John Kasich, you know, shame on you, you signed this pledge. Jim, what do you think? Do you think voters care about pledges with 7 days to go? What are your thoughts?
Please tell me we're not going to be watching John Kasich arguing with Rick Santorum and Jeb Bush 3.5 years from now in the next Republican presidential primary. It'll feel like we're in Groundhog Day, just watching the same faces over and over again. I'd much rather watch Governor Gilmore.
Governor Gilmore, do you enjoy that?
Look, did John Kasich make that pledge? Yes. And you know what? This is really going to hurt him in the 2016 Republican primary. Let me tell you, the Republican primary voter is going to hold that against him. Now, if John Kasich decides
2020,
again,
2020, you mean?
Yeah. No, I mean he's still running this time. I believe he's still running for president of Ohio. Basically, that's what his campaign amounted to. Look, John Kasich is continuing the strong tradition of Republicans named John being advised by John Weaver and running as the Republican for candidate for people who don't really like Republicans. He's tried the same one that John Huntsman ran, the same one that John McCain ran. We see where it got him. I just don't see Republicans clamoring for another, give us another shot at John Kasich 4 years from now. I think John Kasich is about ready to ride off into the sunset, but maybe he can do it with a clear conscience now.
Maybe that's.
Brooke,
go ahead, quickly, Governor.
I agree with Jim. I agree with Jim Garrity on that. I just don't think that you run for a statewide or national office and call on the loyalties of rank-and-file Republicans all across the country to put up yard signs and go door to door, and then turn around and tell them you're not going to support their candidate. I just think that's not loyal and it's not proper, and I would never do it.
Am I the only one surprised he didn't write in himself?
Yeah, well, that'd be one vote anyway. But I think.
Ouch!
Jim Gilmore slamming John Kasich for not getting a lot of votes.
Loyalty, unity, and loyalty is the only way we're going to beat Hillary Clinton and keep her out of the White House, and that's what I'm trying to do.
All right, gentlemen, Governor Gilmore and Jim